I can't take credit for any single like activation or idea or concept. If I'm going to take credit for one thing, I've built an amazing team. In summer 2011, I started a new job at a then seed stage 15-person Warby Parker. And there was another person who was having their first day, and we immediately became friends, and her name was Jen. After a couple years, we both moved on. I went to business school at Columbia. Jen moved to London. In January 2015, she gave me a call because her suitcase broke.
I was traveling and my luggage broke, and I went to look for a replacement, and I realized there just wasn't anything out there that really talked or thought about travel the way I think modern travelers do today.
We spent basically that first month doing surveys and focus groups. We either spoke with or surveyed 800 people in a month, and by the end of those 800 surveys, like going through all the results, we basically were like, holy shit, we need to do this. And one thing led to another, and we were prototyping our first perfect carry-on. Starting a company never appealed to me. It just seemed like so much unknown, and I like to have a plan. I'm like a person with a plan. So when Jen called me, I was like, I'll help you do some research. Like, you should definitely do this. And then after a couple months of us working on it and learning a bunch and working together, we were having so much fun that we were like, let's make this happen.
I thought there was a great opportunity to create a beloved brand and a new experience in the space. And she knew that with a different business model, we could create something that was really meaningful and different from anything else out there. So those two sides came together, and that's how we created Away.
We systematically solicit and listen to feedback from our customers. We have a 13-person customer experience team and a 3-person social media and community management team. Those teams are tagging every message and every comment that a customer says in any platform, and then at the end of the week, funneling to the rest of the company. Here's what people are confused about, here's what people are wishing we did, and then as a company, we systematically take all that feedback and turn it into like actionable insights, so website changes, product changes, and that tight customer feedback loop, I think, has been a really important part of how the company has grown and continued to be really customer-centric. From what other people tell me, it's like super common for CEOs or someone's boss to need to portray themselves as an expert on a lot of things, and I am like super not an expert on a lot of things. There's some stuff I know a little bit about, some stuff I know nothing about, some stuff I know like a medium amount about, but I'm curious and I always want to learn more, and I try to ask the questions that will get us to the best outcome. But I think that humility around your own knowledge is something that's permeated throughout the company, where we don't have people pretending to be experts in things they're not, but everyone's just like very intellectually curious, and they're like, I don't know that much about that, but I'm gonna go find out. I think Away is a success every day, but I don't think success is like a destination. So at no point am I like, oh, we did it, we're done, now this is successful. This team is accomplishing amazing things. Jen and I would have never imagined the company would be where it is today, but our vision for the future is we're the #1 travel brand in the world, and even when we do become the #1 travel brand in the world, we'll still think we can become that by a wider margin. So it's not a destination.